What's up, my legends? We're back, and it's another MMO show, another week. I'm doing this bi-weekly, and what you're looking at right now is Monster Hunter, but we're going to talk about that in a second. This week is pretty much going to be about 5 MMOs that you should be playing this summer that are pretty good now. It's a lot of fun, and you should just definitely get in there and try them out. Now, speaking of Monster Hunter, it's going to be live soon, and in less than a month, everybody's going to be playing this PC, and I stopped playing it on PS4 because people couldn't necessarily play with me, and I want to play with the community. I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to be streaming it. We're going to be having some fun. Yes, I'm going to be streaming. I say it, but then I don't never really do it, but I'm going to be doing it. I've been preparing in the back end to actually stream for a while now. Most likely going to be on Twitch and not on YTG, so look forward to that. It's going to be a lot of good stuff, a lot of free stuff. I'm going to be giving out a lot of games to people, so yeah, look forward to that. So we're gonna go right into that, and I'll be right back after the intro. Kicking things off this week is Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is literally back from the dead. It was Heart of the Thorns that was like, ugh, it's so hard to get through. Me coming back to the game, when I went into Heart of the Thorns, I was like, oh, what the hell is this? And then when I got the Path of Fire, I was like, wow, this game is totally different. Both expansions had its highs and lows, but Path of Fire really brought this game back from the brink, and it's a hell of a game to actually play right now. So if you have not tried this game, I can't suggest anything more beyond the other games that I'm going to say in this video to get back into and actually play, because this game deserves a spot in your library, and you should download it. It's free to play. The download, you will be limited, but you can still get the gist of the game. And then when you feel like you want to buy the game, or if you don't want to buy it, that's fine. But if you feel you want to buy the game, it's relatively cheap. I believe it's only like $29 or either $30 or $40 for the whole thing. Well, it was like that. It might be a little bit more expensive now, but they might still have the same thing. So get in there and try it out and get to it. Next, we have Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls has come a long way too. This recent expansion back to Somerset Isle, man, the storyline in that is actually pretty good. And if you roam around and do some of the side quests, it almost seems like you're not even leveling, to be honest with you, and that's a good job. And the fact that you can go anywhere in the world and the game adjusts to you, and you can still level and have fun along with the new skills and the new quests they got going along. Elder Scrolls has come a long way from being like the not Skyrim that people pretty much didn't want to happen. Like, they wanted Skyrim Online, and this right now feels like Skyrim Online without actually saying it. Man, if they make an expansion called Skyrim, people will lose their ish. That people will lose their stuff if they actually do that, and it feels like it right now. So it's definitely a time to get back into Elder Scrolls Online, have some fun with it. You can play it free to play as well as a trial. Get in there, try it out, and hopefully you have some fun. Now we have the interesting game on the list, Phantasy Star Online 2. Now this game will probably never be American, but who cares, because we got an English patch. And the English patch is badass, so props to the team that made the English patch. They have continued to have some excellence on this. I want to just give them a shout out and some props. I'm going to put the English patch in the comment section, not the comment section, the description box below. So if you want to play this game, they have a complete guide on how you can do it. Good luck making an account, because that is a pain in the ass, but once you do, this is a excellent game that should be in English. It's probably one of the better MMOs out there. I play it in my off time. I don't really cover it. I should cover it, but it's just one of those things where I just want to play and have fun and not worry about having to do a guide or some type of video or something. I just want to play and enjoy it for what it is, and it's an excellent game, so definitely try it with the link in the description. Speaking of a fantasy, Final Fantasy Online, you guys should have probably known that this was going to be coming. This game remains to be awesome. They just added deep dungeons, and deep dungeons are awesome in itself. I have so much fun in this game. I can't say enough. Like, you just need to be up in this game. They got crafting. They got home bases. They have homes themselves, which are pretty interesting. They have casinos, they have dungeons, they have raids, they got PvP, they got fashion, any type of fashion that you possibly need. Like, they have a whole fashion community. If you follow people on Twitter, man, they go crazy with their fashion and make some pretty good cosplays and stuff like that too. Like, it's pretty sick overall. The community is nice. It's the nicest MMO community I've ever seen, period. Hands down. There's no one nicer and better and more supportive. Where, like, if you're a noob at a game, they can help you through the game. They want you to play the game, and it feels so nice to actually play the game and have fun with people who just like MMOs and want to go around and succeed along with you. That's a thing that's very unheard of in the day and age of Overwatch and League of Legends toxicness that kind of spreads out through multiple communities that they feel that they need to be like that. You don't need to be like that. It's unfortunate it happens, but, you know, thankfully we have a game like this that makes it a good thing to be nice. Last but certainly not least is Star Trek Online. You're probably shocked because you're like, damn, Star Trek Online? But this game is actually pretty fun, and it keeps it close to the IP, very close to the IP. I feel at home playing this game most of the time, and again, it's a nice community. Now, it's gone a long way. It went from being with one particular company to another company, and it got a little point where it was super pay to win. It's still a little bit pay to win now, but it's very handleable now. You can grind and do everything that you need to do. They increased a lot of the things with the combat, like the ground combat has gotten better. There's not a lot you can do with the original. Just the way that it's the same engine overall that the fighting was on. So there's not that much they can do about that, but the space combat is where it's at. And like I said, the ground combat got better. The story got even better on top of that. And they bringing back a lot of the old people like from Deep Space Nine. And you see now that the new Star Trek, if you notice that Picard is back, man, Patrick Stewart, if he ever gets in this particular game and you can get him, that's my boy. My goal is I want them all as crewmen on my team. I just want to run around with Kirk, with Cisco, with Picard, with Janeway. That's what I would like at the end of the day, if I could do that. I know that doesn't make any sense because they're all captains, but I would love for that to happen because I would just like that, just to have the squad, just like a captain squad to run around with me. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Because I got Geordi right now. I made him, but can you imagine having Picard and Kirk and Janeway and Cisco and what's the other dude's name? I don't even care. Like that other Enterprise. Nobody cares about that. But just overall, man, can you imagine? Like, I just have fun with this game, and the whole point of it is just to have fun. And they just did the Victory is Life expansion. And it got even better because now you can be Jim Hadar and all that type of stuff. Like what? Like what? Like, come on. You gotta, if you're a Star Trek fan, you need to be playing this game. And if you're not, what you doing? What you doing with your life? There's no episodes on right now. There's no new show, not yet anyway. So get in here and play this game. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys right now. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come in and actually play these games, especially Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star deserves more people. If we get more people over there, maybe they'll bring it over, because Sega, for some reason, is starting to bring over their games now. They haven't said anything about Phantasy Star, but they're bringing over other games like RPGs and stuff like that. Bring over Phantasy Star. Like, come on, Sega, stop being cheap. Talking about we don't feel that it's gonna sell well. Man, I'll personally, if they bring that over to America, I'll play that on my channel every goddamn day because the game is fun. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna at Sega with this particular, like, can you not be like, can you please, can we get some Phantasy Star too? I'm gonna at them. They probably won't care, but I'm still gonna add them anyway. Can we please have this? Do it for me. So, like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got some worth out of all this. I enjoy the MMO show because it allows me to talk and just talk about stuff that I love. And I hope to just connect with you guys on this. And hopefully I'll see you in any one of these particular games. I'm going to be playing Star Trek this week, so maybe I'll see you in Star Trek. Catch you guys later. Peace.